Hello, Mr. Milton. You are sole proprietor and owner of the Whizzo Chocolate Company?
I am.
Superintendent Parrot and I are from the Hygiene Squad. We want to have a word with you about your box of chocolates entitled the Whizzo Quality Assortment.
Yes.
If I may begin at the beginning. First there is the cherry fondue. This is extremely nasty, but we can't prosecute you for that.
Agreed.
Next we have number 4, Crunchy Frog.
Yes.
Am I right in thinking there is a real frog in here?
Yes. A little one.
What sort of frog?
A dead frog.
Is it cooked?
No.
What, a raw frog?
We use only the finest baby frogs, dew-picked and flown from Iraq, cleansed in the finest quality spring water, lightly killed, and then sealed in a succulent Swiss quintable smooth treble cream milk chocolate envelope, and lovingly frosted with glucose.
That's as may be, but it's still a frog.
What else?
Well, don't you even take the bones out?
If we took the bones out, it wouldn't be crunchy, would it?
Superintendent Parrot ate one of those. Well, the superintendent thought it was an almond whirl. People won't expect there to be a frog in there. They were bound to think it's some sort of mock frog.
Mock frog? We use no artificial preservatives or additives of any kind.
Nevertheless, I must warn you that in future you should delete the words crunchy frog and replace them with the legend crunchy raw unboned real dead frog if you want to avoid prosecution.
What about our sales?
I'm not interested in your sales. I have to protect the general public. Now what about this one? It was number 5, wasn't it? Number 5 Ram's Bladder Cup. What sort of confection is this?
We use choicest juicy chunks of fresh Cornish ram's bladder, emptied, steamed, flavored with sesame seeds, whipped into a fondue, and garnished with lark's vomit.
Lark's vomit?
Correct.
Well, it don't say nothing about that here.
Oh yes it does, on the bottom of the box, after monosodium glutamate.
Well, I hardly think this is good enough. I think it's be more appropriate if the box bore a great red label warning lark's vomit.
Our sales would plummet.
Well, why don't you move into more conventional areas of confectionery, like praline or lime cream, a very popular flavor, I'm led to understand. I mean, look at this one cockroach cluster, anthrax ripple. What's this one, spring surprise?
Now, that's our specialty, covered with darkest creamy chocolate. When you pop it into your mouth, steel bolts spring out and plunge straight through both cheeks.
Well, where's the pleasure in that? If people place a nice chalky in their mouth, they don't want their cheeks pierced. In any case, this is an inadequate description of the sweetmeat. I shall have to ask you to accompany me to the station.
It's a fair cop.
Stop talking to the camera.
I'm sorry.
If only the general public would take more care when buying its sweeties, it would reduce the number of man-hours lost to the nation, and they would spend less time having their stomachs pumped and sitting around in public lavatories.